Right.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Mic's up. Turn our mother loving mic up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, I'll mute your mic.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
You gotta go and sit.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
For my black queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
number 5.
Goldust. All right, Goldust. All right, time. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going in Wrestling God. You're just gonna have to be mad. That's just gonna have to be mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
Keep the job. I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my.
I'm giving you a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit squad. You're nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers who, as it appears, ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it. That ain't my fault.
My favorite what? What is your favorite finish move? Favorite? It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move. Oh no. Oh, this
God damn it. It's your photo 40%. Yo, Montez, I think you put me on.
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright love. Boy, I would play the street part.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass, but.
Alright, talk your talk.
I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested in it because it's money in the bank.
You know what I mean?
It's like, you gotta have some good and bad in there to me. And even when it don't make sense, so that's why I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
Hey, it goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
Wow. Dog. It's like you knew where I was going to be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first Oh We Wrasslin of 2025. It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And you already know Sirr.Frass something to eat, but I ain't even gonna jump fuck with you. Hey, yo, we have a lot to talk about, man. It's been a hot minute since the last time we did one of these episodes. We've been away for the holidays. We hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. With that being said, at the start of the year, what a big way to kick off 2025 on pro wrestling. We have AEW going on to Max. We got WWE going on to Netflix. And I ain't gonna hold you, for a person like me, I don't got cable, so I haven't really been able to tune in to AEW on cable television. So now that it's been on Max, I've been able to catch up and check out the latest episode of Dynamite that they did, plus the one that they just did this past week. Even Collision. Oh shit! Shout out to the Black Panther pulling up. Talk wrestling, but real quick, you already see us on Rivals. You see us cooking on Rivals. Shout out to Thor. Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gang. But yo, the one thing I do want to say, so there's some positives and there's some negatives to this AEW on Max. The positive for people who don't have cable subscriptions, and for people who already subscribed to Max, they can check out AEW and they can check out all the episodes from the first year. Plus, you could check out the new Dynamite and Collision episodes. The problem is the format. It's hidden, and it is put together, bro. To the point where, like, when you check out, like, they got like the first year, and then after that, it got all of 2024. But those new episodes that just came out, you literally have to search for them one by one. Like, I figured this week it would be like when I clicked on the previous episode from last week, I would have an option for like the next episode. It didn't do that. I have to do like a whole new search just to get it to pop up. So it's kind of weird. But with that being said, on the bright side, I was able to watch it. So that is a good thing, man. My eyes was bugging in that Spider-Man mask, so I have to take it off. But yo, let's get right into it, man. Before we get into WWE, let's talk about AEW, because AEW is having a real good start to the year. Aside from getting the deal with the simulcast, they put on some good shows. Now, the first show, I feel like AEW is getting better and better as they go right now, which is a good thing, and they're building some momentum. I'm seeing them actually do not commentary, but like backstage segments, more videos and stuff like that. And they did a highlight. I don't want to spoil it yet, but like, let's just get into it real quick. I'm just gonna like go over real quick just the little things and like chime in when you feel so. But we haven't did a show in at least 2 weeks, so first Dynamite on Max starts with Okada walking in like he's Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? The Rock, someone important, and that's good because you want to reestablish Okada as an important person at this point. You know, there was people was critiquing how Okada was being booked and everything. They kind of flipped all that with him winning the tournament. Some people don't like that.
Wrestling battle rap is opinionated because, once again, for me, I'm gonna have to disagree with all of it. Because for me, I wasn't a fan, and this wrestling wise, I wasn't a fan of Okada in New Japan. He wasn't doing nothing. No, I'm not saying do not. Take that back. He wasn't doing nothing for me. He wasn't doing nothing for me. His character, even his evolved character, he low key became the heel for me. Like I understand why he's loved. I'm not taking none of that away. But this, when he become, it's crazy. I guess I am one of those fans. When he came to AEW and this heel work is not like everybody else because he don't speak like that. But for somebody that's not speaking that much, every little thing, I don't care if it's corny, I don't care if it still knocks it out of the park. Like this man, like you are great in wrestling. Like wrestling don't have to be. He already did that. What I'm about to say to describe a great wrestler, if I like him or not, he is involved in those matches where he can say, "I am him," if you like me or not. I don't agree with it, but bro, I can't deny his matches. So for him to do the little corny stuff and get popped, like outside looking in is corny, but me as a wrestling fan, it's fire. like interrupting the Rainmaker and all he's simply doing is a middle finger. That's fire. I'm sorry. That's how wrestling works.
Right, just slap the shit out of
fire, yo. I'm sorry.
You get all that red just to smack a nigga on the head. Yo, that was hilarious.
That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of which, all right, I didn't peep on the second episode. I didn't pay attention. I'm gonna have to go back and check. I pray to God it's not there. But they start off after that with the new theme song. I'm so excited. That old song from the Point Sisters. like, brother, I don't know if this really goes with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess for like a first episode, it lets me know you're excited, Tony. I get it, but man, it's hilarious. But I was like, what? Huh? Like, you got W. I don't want to bring up WWE right now, but you know WWE got like the Ozzy Osbourne and Travis Scott and Sexy Red, and you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, and you over here playing like you gotta get with the times, Tony. Another thing about that intro that was funny, bruh, because AEW has such a crazy roster and so many talented people. There's so many talented people who got left off the intro. But you know who got featured on the intro? Snoop Doggy Dogg. Yeah. Weeks. Why is Snoop Dogg? Why is Snoop Dogg in the intro? Yo, why is Snoop Dogg in the intro to AEW? And yo, why the fuck ain't we in Rivals, my nigga? Like how they dropped the game and we ain't in it? We didn't even make season 1 battle pass or some bullshit.
To make stuff disappear that's not supposed to be here. So the whole AEW match intro.
Snoop Dogg ain't been on AEW since season 2.
Yo,
how is he in the intro?
And if I'm not mistaken, the last time he was involved in a wrestling program, wasn't it WWE?
Yes.
Yo, what? Yo, like some of this stuff is backfiring, bro. I see why it's Snoop, Pop and stuff, but once again, can y'all think like y'all fans? When they see him, they're going to think of a moment, like we're wrestling fans. When we, if you want us to,
that is fire. It's fire.
I'm about to snap. I don't crash out. I'm about to snap. And when I snap, so what I said.
Yeah, don't make my niggas snap. Oh God, please, y'all, behave. Talk nice. Yo, why is the Costco guys up in the intro? There's so many people who ain't in that intro, but the Costco guys.
Oh my gosh, I can't even keep the mask on because I gotta smoke now. That one right there. We didn't even get. Oh man, come on. We supposed to be giving AEW a lot. We supposed to be hyping AEW. This is supposed to be a positive show. Wrestling is on.
No. It's gonna get positive.
Yo, I see where
it's gonna get positive, but that first episode was not the. So it's kind of reverse for me.
You said wait.
It's not gonna get positive immediately though, because the next thing after that is the Death Rider promo. Talking about what happened at World's End with Edge and rated FTR.
This is the review of the
this
first
is the first week, and then we got
God. Oh my God, no.
Just a quick little rundown. Then you had FTR rebuttal. I take more backstage shit for them. You know what I'm saying? It's better, it's better though. I'll say this though, from a format structure. It's better than just a match after match after match after match.
I agreed with you. You can keep review. I'm not taking that away. I still want to clear my statement. I agreed with you in the first half. Episode 1, it was beyond mid to me.
It was mid to me. Yeah, it was mid.
Beyond mid to me. Like
I agree. I 100% agree.
It was super mid
I don't think there was anything that really stood out to me that really hit me. I don't know. Let me just run it real quick. Orange Cassidy, Adam Page was a decent match. Nothing that really was crazy.
That That was Ricochet that stand out that night. You keep reviewing it, but you're gonna get
Jay White had a promo to lead up to the triple threat match. The Hurt Syndicate came out and beat the Acclaim. That was all right. You know what I'm saying? Max Caster got left alone up in there after being cocky, wanted to get in the match and tag himself in the ring. Yo, how many times though has the tag team partner tagged themselves into the ring and the other partner be okay? You know what I'm saying? Blind tags all the time. His partner throws a hissy fit because old boy tags himself into the ring and just leaves him to get jumped, bro. Like, now I know he was getting fed up with them because he's been obnoxious and talking about I'm the best wrestler in the world and everything. But for that to be the breaking point, him tagging himself into the ring, like I'm just like,
yes, you literally, I literally been asking you to relax. Like low key, this is before I crash out. That's what it is. Since we want to talk 2024, 2045 talk, he crashed out instead, and that was crash out light. Real crash out is I'm gonna take you out, but no, you my boy, you're my friend. We did stuff. I'm not stupid. He not showing that energy like I hate you. That's not his energy. His energy is I'm trying to communicate you to bring you back where we was, but you on this, I'm the greatest in the world. You're not even mentioning the tag team. It's literally all you. I feel him.
Right.
And then when we had a plan, self tag. All right, bro, you got it. Let me see what you was trying to do by yourself, and you got caught.
I agree. I agree. That's a great rebuttal. That's a fire rebuttal. He made me change my whole outlook on that. I agree with you. After that, you have Swerve backstage, had a promo for the triple threat match. Him, Jay White, Roderick Strong. After that, all right, I'm glad I went back to this because this had to be talked about on OH We WRASSLIN, bro. What are y'all doing? What did she do? Who did she beat up? Who did she hurt? You know how we got in jail in OH We WRASSLIN? AEW stole our concept of the OH We WRASSLIN jail, and they got an AEW jail. And Jamie Hayter is in their AEW jail version of the to us, how we have Ricochet constantly falling up in that jail. And spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, Ricochet is not my jail, but damn, honestly, I don't know. Hold up. I gotta rethink that. I think he is. I think no, he's not. He got saved this. He got saved this week. But he got saved this week. Definitely. He got saved this week. But he had some nasty.
That whole episode we went off. Remember, I said I will not watch if they don't use that in the storyline. Yo, that first week of episode where built up the swerve. Literally, if you go back to the episode we talked about that, now I'll be hearing you. But before I'd be like, all right, I see the gas. But now I'm starting to think it's
Jamie Hayter. What did we do to her? What did she do? Who did she reject? Did Tony Khan tell her, hey, I got a crush on you, we go on a date? And she said no. Because like that's the only thing I could think of. This was, she was the world champion, got injured. She built herself up, got over by herself. And I ain't gonna go there. She got over, right? She comes back on the pre-show. Some people got mad about it. And she had a bigger pop than a lot of people when she came back on the pre-show that were on the main card. So there's a lot of people who's like, yo, are they burying her with that? If they buried her tonight, they had little Julia Hart, who for one is not a better wrestler than Jamie Hayter. So for y'all to be AEW, we're the best wrestlers, and to have a smart fan base audience like you have, everyone who's been watching and keeping up with AEW all this time knows Julia Hart has no business beating Jamie Hayter. I'm sorry, she don't. Not only did she beat Julia Hart, or not only did she beat Jamie Hayter, she kicked out of her finisher, bro. And so here's the thing. I'm like, damn, you're losing to people kicking out of your finisher while Ricochet's still in your finisher. And to make it worse, I saw they just used the match as a normal move. Like, y'all really need to have a backstage discussion. Whose move this is, And hey, protect the move, bro, because that move is so unprotected. You have people using it to finish matches, or other people are using it just as a transition to another spot, bro. Like, get it together, bro. And it wasn't like that before. It was not like that. She was the only one doing it. Now you got 3 people doing it. Like, that's nasty. And
If I
she
get
losing.
free, I will be bringing. It's gonna be called squash match. I had that idea for a while, but like topics like that, I miss talking about that.
They listening though, because they gave us video packages, giving us recaps of what happened, the rivalries between Osprey and Fletcher. Gave us a whole video package of the tournament, breaking it down, and then Okada winning it. Then we have a quick little Mercedes Moné ring promo, nothing special. Undisputed, yo, man. All right. Okay. Jamie Hayter and that AEW jail. You know who right up in there with her? You know, they got the women's jail and then they got the men's jail. But the men's jail is just kind of stacked right now because you got Undisputed Era up in that motherfucker. Like, they like a gang in that jail.
Yeah, that
Like,
week union.
what happened? You put Adam Cole in your biggest event ever in the main event. He was the first match and the last match. When's the last time? Like, what are we doing? His whole clique got smoked by MJF. And there's more we're gonna get into when I get to next week, but they're doing their promo, talking about how things changed 2025. They taken over, starting with Roderick Strong winning the triple threat match tonight. Spoiler alert, he's the guy who gets pinned. So I'm like, bro, like, what are we doing? Y'all came together after your boy lost a match to the guy who beat all of y'all in single matchups leading up to that matchup. Then y'all say, oh, we back together now. It's about to change. Lose the same night. But it don't stop there. Because next week, it's real nasty for Undisputed Era. Roderick Strong, Swerve, Jay White, triple threat matchup. Jay White wins. Good matchup. Jay White gets the pinfall over Roderick. You know Roderick was going to be the fall guy. His whole match got overshadowed by Ricochet coming out there, attacking Swerve with the scissors and everything like that. And honestly, that was Ricochet's best work. And you know why it was his best work, bro? Because he didn't say a damn thing.
Nobody want to let yo. I was hoping you say that.
He didn't say a damn thing, bro. And bro, I'm always saying because I remember you saying that, bro. I remember you saying I was a fan until he opened his mouth, and I'm like, you know what? That was his best shit, and he didn't say nothing.
I'm going to say it again. Ricochet. That's why when everybody's talking about, oh, Ricochet went heel. If it's gonna work for us, the reason why I wasn't excited because character, like the character wise, like the acting, the like Prince Puma, or I like Ricochet when he first got to the NXT, the superhero thing. That's not the problem. He knocks that out the park because I give him his credit. He looks like whatever anime he presents it. He got that look. He got like he could be a superhero. You got that.
Yeah.
But once he speak, it doesn't matter what gimmick. It always work. There's always an upside until he get the microphone. It's not no hate. I'm just literally watching this shit. I'm glad you saw it.
Ricochet,
so what's
I know exactly. There's this guy, not to go off subject, y'all. Not to go off subject, but I used to have a coworker who looked like he like just got out of prison for like 20 years. Older dude. You know what I'm saying? With the long, super dark bald head dude with the long night goatee. He's like a straight killer, bruh. If he don't say nothing, people gonna be scared of that dude. As soon as he open his mouth and start talking, all fear goes away. It don't matter who you are, bruh. He's like, Bobby. Oh, okay. This is the same coworker who spent his whole check on a box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro. And we was like, I remember the female coworker was like, Are you retarded? Yeah, he spent his whole check on.
Don't judge that man hobby.
But yo, all right, back on. So that's how Ricochet is, though. It's like, man, if he don't say nothing, he look like a killer. But as soon as he open his mouth, you're like, oh, he ain't no killer. He definitely ain't no killer. You know, so I feel you. Gave me a flashback with that one, man.
Everybody is so
After Ricochet and Swerve, which was good, you have
a manager. Just how y'all think, people that can't speak English, just how y'all think the big bad bully needs a manager. Unfortunately, Ricochet needs a man. Put him in the Callis family.
No, give him some. Yo, Ricochet, take your girl. You really want people? You really want that heat too? Bring Samantha Irvin in. Have her be your own personal ring announcer only for you.
Oh, you've been.
I know she don't want to do it, but that will piss so many people off, bro. You took her from us. You did take her from us, and just like everybody said you was gonna do, you was gonna bring her with you to AEW. That's even more of a heel too, because it's like you took her from you know the top of the mountain, and you dragged her down. But that would be great heel work.
I think they might think about it, but once again, if they wait too long, the effect we talking about is not gonna hit no more. It's not gonna hit no more. Well, it won't hit as strong as we talking about it, but I got I'm gonna save it for WWE. Then I'll bring it back here. I'm not gonna forget, but let's keep going.
Mariah May had a little backstage promo, not talking about much. Jeff Jarrett has a backstage promo with Jay Lethal talking about he got a big announcement. So everybody's thinking he's going to retire, but he goes out to the ring and basically says he signed another contract and he wants the world title. After that, we get a Powerhouse Hobbs squash match against two guys.
Cool. Let's go, Hobbs.
I'm like, how many times are we going to do that with Powerhouse
Hobbs? It really is this point. Because once again, I know it's fair. I know we should want more. Yes, I do want more from him. But at the same time, for now, because once I'm assuming AEW got a rotation, they low-key don't, but I'm gonna think positive. They got a rotation of superstars, so Hobbs just gotta wait his turn. So at least he on TV and not catering, and then we want to push him. AEW low-key.
I'll be honest with you. If last week, this week results were different, then I'd be cool with this. But all right, he just lost the title match to Takeshita that he should have won. Now he goes and Takeshita just won another title in New Japan. Oh, and speaking of which, Tony Khan, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Takeshita is signed to 3 different wrestling companies. How is that possible? How is one wrestler signed to 3 different wrestling promotions?
Tony Khan, forget Tony Khan. I just how you be defending wrestlers. I'm defending Takeshita. Yo, watch your own pockets, bruh. Why are you in my pocket? What the?
I'm just saying as a boss. It's Tony Khan as a boss. Tony Khan as a boss. Like, now you gotta fight for dates. Now you gotta fight for dates. You pay this man more than anyone's ever paid him in his life. And then he's like, that ain't good enough for me, bro. Like, I want to go work here and here.
That's what WWE can do. Like they send Omar to Nova. Yes, you could go to Nova. Yes, you can cook overseas. But once again, AEW, WWE, no matter who gives the okay for you to use if a show coming up, they over here. They can do that anytime. They could do that anytime.
I can't be mad at it because Tony don't be using everybody. He don't everybody week to week anyway. You're right. You're right. People be chilling for long moments at a time. Tony will forget a nigga in a quickness. So you got me there. MJF has a promo talking about like the Devil's back and he wants his title back and whatnot. And then in the main event, right before. All right, this is one thing that was cringe. This was nasty. Right before the main event, they're in North Carolina. They have a backstage segment right before FTR. Y'all thought I was gonna let this slide? No, sir. They had a backstage segment right before FTR and Adam before Cope go to the ring to take on the Death Riders with the Learning Tree, right? And they do this to remind everybody, hey, ain't this you guys' hometown? Don't you guys live there? To get the crowd ready to cheer for them. Like, hey, that's one of your own. Like, bruh, they have to remind the crowd they from there to try to boost that was nasty. Like, they
So
was already gonna get a nice pop. They didn't have to do all that.
it's
That's
nasty,
like
but
begging for
I have
it.
low key putting this out for weeks that they are starting this trend that I've been calling nasty. They are reaching, and wrestling is ridiculous. It goes all the way back when I try to point out what they try to do with what are they, the private party, when they sat down in the ring extra long for the crowd to give them that moment. No, you
Oh,
get
there was
that.
some more of that too.
And
There
I
was some
know.
there was some
I've
there was
been,
some
all I'm
nasty
saying is
there's some
I've
nasty
been
of that.
trying
There's
to
some
show
nasty of
y'all.
that coming up, bro. There's some
Yeah,
nasty examples of that coming up, bro. I hate to say it,
that's
but
nasty.
it ended with FTR beating the Death Riders clean. So it makes me wonder, like, what are we doing? Like, this was supposed to be like the big unbeatable force and everything, and they got beat clean by just three dudes on the roster, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you was having people trying to help y'all out who wasn't in the matchup, and y'all still lost. So, like, it was like, man, what are we doing with this? You know? Yeah,
Right.
Collision was better than Dynamite. Mark Briscoe and Daniel Garcia had a TNT title matchup that was really good. Daniel Garcia and or I'm sorry, after that matchup, they started off with like that little thing like how Collision used to have when CM Punk ran it, where they hyped
Yeah.
up the matchups. They did that for the first matchup between Daniel Garcia and Mark Briscoe, and then they also did that for FTR versus Learning Tree for the main event. That first matchup was real good. Yo, Mark Briscoe, like, I like the story they told. Like, Daniel Garcia was like the in-ring technician. I don't know if you've seen this matchup. Mark Briscoe was on the was like the brawler. So he kept trying to like goad him to the outside, and he kept like trying to be clean and keep it on the inside. Mark Briscoe was a heel in this match, bro. He was called that dude a bitch and all type of shit. Like, don't hold the roast for me. I ain't your bitch. I'm just like, yo, Mark, you talking to this nigga? Like, what? You scared to come outside and fight me? I was like, Mark was barking on this nigga. I was like, is Mark about to turn heel or something?
Oh, shoot.
It was a good match. Daniel Garcia pulls it out. Jeff Jarrett took on Aaron Solo from the Nightmare Factory, and yo, Aaron Solo, for as long as he's been there since season 1, since Cody was there, they started him in the ring like how they start the jobbers. Like, they started off Powerhouse Hobbs 2 squash opponents.
Right.
Didn't get nothing. Like, Jeff Jarrett comes out to the entrance to like get the full entrance. Jeff Jarrett, and then they're like, and his opponent Aaron Solo, and then yeah, and then he just beat the hell out of Aaron Solo, like squashed him really like 5 minutes.
Is Aaron Solo like a ref?
I'm like, okay, Jeff Jarrett getting squash matchups, and the funny thing was Jeff Jarrett had a crazy pop, and when he did the little strut, people went crazy for that. He had one of the biggest pops on the entire show.
Social media people going crazy for Jeff Jarrett.
Private Party, Leo Rush, and Action Andretti. That was a good match. It's like, yo, it's like they try to give Private Party their little title defenses because it was a tag title defense before, you know, what's coming up. Cope and Chris Jericho ran into each other backstage and like teased like a little fight down the road. Yo, this is why you got to go back and watch Collision on Max. Tony Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo. Oh my, yo, chef's kiss. Deonna Purrazzo's attire with Tony Storm's attire. The week before, ladies, but you said fuck it. Holidays. It's very nice. Very cheeky matchup. Great chemistry. Very bouncy matchup. Those looking beautiful. And they had Taya Valkyrie out at ringside and great. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not really normally attracted to her, but what she had on, like she was looking bad too. I was like, yo, all three of them coming out wild. I'm like, y'all trying to get people to tune into that Max, okay? Y'all trying to make sure Tony book y'all again, because yeah, that's what it definitely looked like. Adam Page is backstage with Christopher Daniels in a segment that made no sense, bruh. He's like mad at Christopher Daniels, like you was supposed to help me out and all this shit. And I'm like, well, first of all, Christopher Daniels announced he wasn't even an authority figure last week. So what was he supposed to do? Then he runs him down, which kind of like is leading me to believe it's gonna eventually bring back Christopher Daniels into a match.
I'm here for it. Finally, I get vets I want to see. Nigel McGuinness, give me that. Wade Barrett, give me that.
Yeah, I thought way more be fire. Nigel McGuinness was definitely fire.
That I know could go. That's what I'm saying.
The Fallen Angel.
Fallen Angel, bro. He's been old forever.
Oh gee, man, he ages incredible, man.
He's been old and young forever. That man hasn't missed. Every time I see him wrestle, oh my god, I'm not even gonna talk about his highlights. That man deserves an award. Yeah, for real. And y'all got Ring of Honor. Tuh.
See, man, so I love having you as a fucking partner in this shit, bro. Because man, you be knowing your shit, bro, and especially when it come to that TNA, dog. I know you got me beat on the TNA.
Oh, all in TNA. That's how much people adore AJ Styles. Low key, I mean, this AJ Styles is AJ Styles, but even the highlight matches, the best matches that people will probably name from AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels is probably the opponent. Triple threat, Christopher Daniels in it. Some of his best extreme matches, Christopher Daniels is there. The X Division matches, Christopher Daniels. Like they are hand in hand. It's the top three when I think of TNA to be real is AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe.
Man, that's I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't be mad at that.
And Kurt Angle, but he's late. Those are originals though. Samoa Joe and AJ Christopher Daniels, I think original. Even though I know
kind of first he been teasing this shit with Jeff Jarrett, and now with Christopher Daniels, he's kind of like bringing back all the old legends. Kind of could be like a legend killer type thing you working on.
You right, low key. That is
the Acclaim have a backstage interview where they basically get into an argument over why he Anthony Bowens left him to get his ass beat by the Hurt Syndicate, and then he's like, "Yo, the only reason I ain't punch you is because Billy told me not to, but because of you, Billy don't even want to be here no more." After that, we got Beast Mortos.
Like his crash out, because once again he's saying, "I would have punched you in the face," like literally, because of OG, because of Big Homie. I backed out, but if Big Homie wasn't around, boy, you would have got. It would have been a 1-on-3 handicap.
And Max was talking greasy to him. I'm really liking Max Caster's like heel work. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm not mad at either. I'm not mad at that either.
Beast Mortos, Dante Martin, Brian Cage, and Commander have a fatal 4-way matchup. I don't know why this was like. This is just a random fatal 4-way matchup.
Wait, hold
Beast
on.
Mortos got a big ass pop too.
Hold on, yo. What? How did that? How? What was it for? Number one contender match?
I don't know what it was for, bro. I think it was for nothing.
Long as it was the number one contender match, it makes sense. I get it, but what? What are y'all here for? Y'all are three. Like what is this? Where do they connect at any point? Unless they are in the continent.
I mean, Brian Cage won the matchup, and
okay, I mean that makes sense.
And he has something coming up, so it's like I guess, but it didn't have that wasn't the stipulation that got him that matchup. So it's just like this was just a random fatal 4-way matchup. It wasn't like the winner. This faces Kenny Omega. It was just like, yeah, it was just a random fatal 4-way matchup that was on the show. After that was this was one of the best backstage segments in AEW history, bro. You gotta watch this shit, bro.
Overseeing
FTR,
over the young
FTR with the Rock and Roll Express and the Outrunners pull up to confront the Rock and Roll Express, bro. You know the Outrunners, the two dudes who be doing the whole little Hulk Hogan Mega Power shit.
But they do enough character work for me to know them.
All right, those dudes are so fucking hilarious, bro. They pull up on the old ass Rock and Roll Express, and they like, man, you motherfucker. They didn't say motherfucker. They're like, you son of a bitch. You remember back in 1982? You son of a bitch. You owe us money for back in 1982 when we loaned you money for gas. And he's like, give us our money. And they're like, bro, you wasn't even born back in 1982. That shit leave me, nigga. He like, bro. He's like, man, nah, you owe me the gas. Somebody, it was a hilarious thing. Like, they thought they was like really from that time era and shit, bro. It was a quick little segment, but that shit was so funny, bro. I'm like, I could watch that shit like 10 times, bro. That shit was great. Rated FTR again, main event again. So the first Collision and first Dynamite on Max is Edge going over with FTR over two heel factions that have been established for way longer than rated FTR. The main faction with the main storyline, even though it's a trash storyline, you beat them clean. Then you go and you beat Chris Jericho and his squad. You beat them clean. And Chris Jericho, the Ring of Honor World Champion?
I thought he lost the Jay. No?
To who?
Did he lose the Jay or he beat Jay for the title?
He beat Mark.
I meant Mark.
Yeah. So yeah, he is. So in the first week of Dynamite and Collision, Edge beats or Cope beats the AEW World Champion and the Ring of Honor Champion.
Yo, that sounds funny.
Yeah.
Yo, my God.
I got back and said,
how ignorant I want to be with your name, yo. Like,
all right, we almost to off the AEW shit, but we got one left, bro, and that was Dynamite this week. And this for Dynamite, this is one of the best Dynamites, bro. This is one of the best Dynamites in a long ass time. Will Ospreay, Buddy Matthews start off the show. They have a 20-minute, damn near, it was 18-minute fire matchup. But after the matchup, was weird to me. Ospreay says, you and Brody need like a couple of champions, tag champions. Y'all don't be following this dude. Y'all don't need to have him as your leader, yada, yada, yada. But if you want a friend or someone to have your back, I'll have your back, you know? And then they shake hands. So I'm just like, huh. Like, I guess, you know? And I'm like, they never said he was the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So, and he always treated Brody King on equal footing. If anything, maybe Buddy was like the underling, but he always treated Brody as like an equal. I never really
have you been seeing a lot of rumors about Malachi
like
leaving?
Specific leader type person, you know?
Oh, I don't know if you heard me, but maybe it's my algorithm. But I've been seeing a lot of rumors of Malachi leaving. That is funny you said that. He is the I need to screenshot it. I keep seeing, Malachi Black ain't staying in AEW more than ever. Like, you know, before they were hinting that, but I don't know. Oh, it's glitchy.
Okay, I thought.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, why did they say that? That was kind of weird for him to like. Why is he trying to split the crew up? You know. After that, they had a highlight package.
What we gonna recap?
They got highlight packages now. They got a post production person. Tony.
Yo, Ooh, I
Tony,
can't wait
Tony, you
till we
gotta
get.
pay us. You gotta start paying us, Tony, because he's stealing our shit, but you ain't paying us, bro. You got highlight packages now. Now people know what's going on. Now we know what's going on.
It don't sound good.
You get a highlight from Wrestle Kingdom.
We should have reviewed them
And
last.
Wrestle Dynasty showing all the work AEW did.
Yo, this show
They
is
had Takeshita win 2 titles in New Japan.
literally what you said. They don't know. They're watching this to figure out. Well, all I'm gonna say is, because I ain't gonna switch up no topic, we should have reviewed this last thing. Because you walk away what you hear last. And the way the other show's about to get recapped, I'm gonna sound like a mark. That's all I'm saying. It's going, yo. All I'm saying is this was a fire.
You gotta save the best for last. You gotta save the best for last. But we giving you flowers. That ain't been nothing negative really this week, AEW. You just got a lot of coverage and a lot of love. So no one can say we just be hating on you. Shit. Compared to JD and other people, man, you get a lot of leadway. They have the highlight though. It showed Takeshita get a second title, which is why I'm like, Powerhouse Hobbs could have won that belt. But I guess now Takeshita got 2 belts. Then they show Mercedes Moné winning 2 titles on top of the 2 titles she already has. And she cuts a quick little promo in Japan. And if she's going to cut promos, that's how her promos need to be. Exactly how that highlight promo was. 10 seconds. I thought I was going to have 3 belts. Come to find out, I got 4. Haha. That's it. That's all you need to say. 2 sentences. Keep it short and sweet. When you go on too long, I don't know if it's an attention span or what, but yo, just keep it short and sweet. That was great.
Hey, no, I got
they
one
had
more
Claudio win a battle royal.
Getting away with one more thing. No, I gotta call this out. She's getting away with one more thing that a lot of people will be called out as, why are you doing that when you're a heel? How are you a heel and you're doing a baby face ass dance? Literally,
Is that a baby face dance? That's an annoying ass dance to me. I hate
no. Y'all pushing the goalposts. She's still Sasha Banks. I don't care about your 4 titles. You messed up. This
it is still the Sasha Banks dance. Whether heel or not, it is the Sasha Banks dance. 100%.
And everybody can say what they want to say about me. There's people I hated and I gave credit to. I even said, well, no, he Matt Carpart again. I'm not going to talk about that. But he is. But I gave him credit. I called him Matt Cardonis and all of that. It's his fault for what he did. I was like, Angelo Dawkins. Y'all saw me slander him forever. That dumb 360 splash. But now I give him all the credit. The Angelo Dawkins don't miss over the top rope. Powerhouse Jobs. I actually called him Powerhouse Hobbs. I got mad at him when he wasn't on the all-in card. So don't tell me nothing. She is proven I'm keeping the same energy because of you. You literally are Sasha Banks. As much as y'all see, I try to listen, especially you. I be trying to listen, but bro,
at least she didn't bring over her WWE music like Coke did. Okay,
that's because she didn't pay for it in time, and that's because it was Snoop Dogg rapped on it, so you know they bought it. Like, stop it. Like they trademark it. That's why. Like that's why Edge could get it. Nigga, we not low key. Okay, you already.
AEW basically went to hold up. This is nasty work. This is some Tony Khan. You are a heel, Tony Khan. Your appearance makes people think of you as a baby face by automatically because you're not threatening, but you're a heel. You took all the talent from New Japan, all the main people, right?
Oh, what
then this year, Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty is filled with your talent going over on New Japan talent, bro. And if you've watched, bro, we've watched New Japan up over here, bro. For rest in peace to our boy Dustin Ryder, bro. I remember me and Dustin Band, we would watch these freaking New Japan things year after year, and it'd be like, when it comes time for that,
Tell
Yo,
you that.
when it came to the January pay-per-view, that was the time of year. It didn't matter what happened. Yo,
year.
it didn't matter what happened. All throughout the year, they let the outsiders, the gauge in. They let all the people who come from all over the world get they bars off. But on January, that pay-per-view, that's like the Japan Captain America. Every Japanese wrestler is winning damn near, my nigga. You'd be surprised. Now they went up over there and invaded, bruh. They went over there and took over. They won damn near every matchup, bro. It was nasty. Young Bucks took the titles. Claudio won the Royal Rumble. Takeshita won the Fatal 4-Way, took the title. Mercedes Moné went over there, took 2 titles. Kenny Omega went over there, beat up they Stone Cold Steve Austin dude. But yo, the funny thing, and I wasn't even have no New Japan notes, but I did watch a little bit of it. New Japan was talking so greasy about AEW, bro. And it's like, the only thing is, this is how I know New Japan. This is how I know people don't really be watching, unfortunately, don't watch New Japan like that. Because if people did, there'd be so many sound bites like, yo, man, why is it New Japan? Like, how are these niggas the partners? But New Japan be calling them out like they took all of our talent. They took all of our talent. Oh,
name 3 of them, because I literally only know one white dude over there that be cooking AEW. He's the only one that I see call out. He do videos. He all on X. Y'all gonna know that they pussies. Like, he make it clear.
Right. I know you're talking about that gay kid, dude.
All these bits is him. Like, he's talked so.
Yo, he was talking shit, but now when that match was going on, there was the commentary was like, man, they're not gonna cheer for Kenny. Him and a bunch of people, Tony Khan stole a bunch of our people, and they was going off on the commentary throughout that whole thing. And then like there was another match where like the referee was an AEW referee, and dude was like, "Fuck you, bitch! You're an AEW referee. I don't respect you." And I'm like, yo, they are wild on these AEW niggas. Yo, it was hilarious.
Yo. I really wish I can just I'm gonna start AI in the library. And every time somebody say a hotkey, it's gonna pop up a video said, "I told you so." I said this years ago. Matter of fact, when all of y'all was in here, I'm glad my memory getting better. I'm glad I'm being better, because I remember you, Ari, Cole, and I said this since Forbidden Door, the way they are moving. AEW, I mean not AEW, New Japan, but once again they got this new business owner and structure. You can tell, because respectfully, I don't think New Japan, they would have worked because they need the business. That's how business work. But bro, y'all are when has New Japan gone over? And if they went over, I mean over you remember. Like they have
in a major match, you know what I'm saying? Like major. Ricochet losing to Zach ain't it.
I don't even want you to think too much in it. When you think if you think what's the Forbidden Door, don't think of the match. Just when I say Forbidden Door, who won? Dude, that's what I'm saying. When I say Forbidden Door, who won? When I say the last Wrestle Kingdom without thinking, as a wrestling fan, we see moments. That's why I can ask a wrestling fan like that. I know you see all the moments. I don't even have to know you, but I can tell you got flashes of moments you can point out. And I bet you some of them faces you seen is mostly AEW. It doesn't matter.
A lot of their crossovers, it's been mainly AEW, bro. It's like, are y'all trying to pander to him, like to try to like? Do y'all want him to buy the company and see, like, you know what? We're gonna let him book. We're gonna let him get as many people, because maybe we could get this smart to buy the company and make it profitable. And even if it don't, we got our money. We out. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all looking for money?
Better off than what we were before. You know.
How can y'all think he's going? And that's not a thing for Tony, because you make AEW, I give you that. But respectfully, if I'm a business owner, how can I trust my product in your hand? Look how you treat Ring of Honor. And the reason why Ring of Honor hit that bad, because he literally gassed it. Oh, Ring of Honor going out of business? Don't worry. That's what I'm saying. He literally hyped
that whole library and did nothing with it.
Saying. So once
Bought the
again,
company.
I believe them old owners before they went fully to this complete new takeover. They're not thinking or whatever. I want to say the wrong name. Yeah, they're not thinking. You're caught up in the money. You're caught up in the hype because what them old owners think, because they thinking we still want this business. So we got to be 50-50. We gonna work with you, but bruh, when you come here, we win
I
it.
can hold you between Mercedes, Statlander, what they've been doing, Tony Storm, Mariah May, what they did, Tony Storm just together, whatever she's with this fire, Deonna Purrazzo. If you could bring in Athena, Billy Starks from Ring of Honor, man, you starting to have a solid women's division, bro. Like, you just gotta come on, bro.
Once again, I'm not gonna go back, but just
They get in there with that.
somebody else I didn't like. Athena, I'm not gonna go back. I'm just gonna go forward. Like Athena, I did not like her. She was Ember Moon in the worst way to me. But no, I'm saying her name. The highlights. That's why she's been cooking for me. I have not sat down and watched her on a Ring of Honor show. I've not sat down and watched a full Ring of Honor. But I'm not gonna lie. As much clips, highlights, anything I could find. If somebody would ask me, outside looking in, because at this point, the way y'all treat it, I'm an outside viewer. That hurts to say, but I'm an outside viewer. I think Athena is the face of the company. I don't care. I literally see
Nightingale too, man. I'm bugging. Like
Jericho with the Ring of Honor title on AEW, and I'm not kidding you. When I still, even with that world title, I still think of Athena as the face. I do.
She's been holding Ring of Honor down for like 2 years now. Like, yeah, she definitely
the reason why I give her that, Jericho is literally going on another promo trying to basically, he's not doing a good job, but he has a product where he'd be like, hey, we got a Ring of Honor. Come catch me, I'm the champion. Athena not have none of that. And
Athena's exclusive to Ring of Honor, so she's gonna feel like the face. Jericho's on AEW every single week.
No, I'm giving her credit for work. You got to think of work and reaching the fans. Jericho literally has access to all the fans. He literally pulls up on Dynamite with the Ring of Honor title. When do we see Athena? Like, when do we see Athena? Like, when is she ever on TV? The show, I'm still out here cooking. We got to wait for a award show to be like, oh, Athena is indie. How's she indie?
You said award show. All right, yo, you was talking earlier too, bro. You was talking about begging for reactions from the crowd, and this segment had a begging for a reaction crowd, but it was still really good, bruh. And that was the private party title celebration, my nigga, because they came out to celebrate still being the tag champions, and bruh, they were pandering for that reaction, bruh. Like, please cheer, like, turn up for us, please. And then the Hurt Syndicate come out there, and it looked like WWE superstars showing up to an NXT with like the younger dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like a Randy Orton pulling up the Javon Evans. It looked like a young OG. And the Hurt Syndicate looked like Randy Orton. And it's just like, what up, kids? And like, we're gonna toast to y'all. And so they're like, yo, we don't want no problems. We just want to toast with y'all. So they do the toast. They're like, to private party. They're like, to private party. They like, and a toast to Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Syndicate. They're like, okay, a toast to them too. They're like, taking your titles. And then they just walked off, left them there like, damn, they about to take our titles, you know? So that was done so smooth. It was a fire little segment to tease, like, you know, they about to take those belts from them. Because they got no chance. But it was Bobby Lashley versus Mark Briscoe. So Mark Briscoe getting a lot of TV time. And that matchup was fire, y'all. Y'all definitely got to go back, check out Mark Briscoe versus Bobby Lashley, because that was a goodie. Mark Briscoe was getting his good little share in, but Bobby Lashley was dogging him after that matchup. they continue beating down on Mark Briscoe, and then Private Party run down with the chairs to run him off and everything like that. So that continues that feud and whatnot. And it's kind of funny. I also noticed like Tony Khan kind of booked AEW similar to how like the UFC booked their black athletes. Like if you watch UFC, like a lot of times, like a lot of the black UFC fighters, and let's say like fighting for a title or like a big marquee matchup, a lot of times it's like a process of elimination. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't have too many black people in the UFC. So what we do is we're gonna have y'all fight each other, and then that way we just gonna keep the winners. We're not gonna let it get too crowded. We got all the black people fight each other.
Get the hour mark.
Half to get rid of the other half. We can't.
Yeah,
so
you got a good review. You got AEW.
Yo, it was not. I ain't complaining, bro. AEW. We had Bobby Lashley had a good matchup. After that, the Casino Battle Royal. I'm about to say something on OH WE WRASSLIN. If y'all watch OH WE WRASSLIN for some time,
I don't agree.
Watch OH WE WRASSLIN for some time.
I don't agree.
You know what I'm going with this?
Yep, I don't agree.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
I already give Ricochet a pass. I'm not giving both of them. I'm not. I don't care.
The Casino Battle Royal.
It's time to go to WWE. Hurry
Casino
up.
Battle Royal.
Hurry up. Let's go. WWE time. Casino Battle Royal with Willow.
I gotta give. All right. I'm not even gonna go over the little. I just gotta give props to. There was a few things that was good. The first 4 entries. You start off. There was some bad too. You start off. Jay White comes out one. He won the triple threat matchup to earn that. Adam Page comes out second. Willer Yu, the first person come out, immediately gets marked out. Doesn't get no offense. Everybody else who comes out, they get to have their little moment to do something. He doesn't get none of that. He's the person getting beat up every time someone comes out. But what made me start to like Willer Yuta just a little bit, he was on the player ass nigga in this Casino Battle Royal, bro. This nigga Jay White. There's so many people in this matchup. Chaos everywhere. Jay White finally in the ring alone with somebody. Hits the Blade Runner. About to get the pin. This little motherfucker comes up in there. Hits him in the nuts. And then starts talking shit to that nigga. Don't even go for the pin. Just talking shit to that nigga. Then later on, Jeff Jarrett comes out after talking that whole, I got 1 year left, one last chance. I want to be the champ. This is his easiest opportunity to get that opportunity. Willer Yuta blindsides this nigga, fucking does like the hockey players and like takes his little jacket and yanks it over this nigga and beats the hell out of Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett don't even make it to the ring by the time the event over because of hating ass Willer Yuta. I'm like, yo, this little nigga a hater, nigga. I'm starting to like this nigga, bro. Like, I never thought I'd say that. I can't, yo. You know how he looked to me. A nigga looked like the candy store man. Like if every hood got a candy store, he looked like he sell candy. He looked like he was a stranger danger. He looked like survival. You know, a show where they gotta just survive in the wilderness. That's what he looked like.
All right, you
I don't like him. But I'm starting to like him. I ain't gonna hold you because
you sounded like you NXT because NXT only got like now we only
hold up. There's just a little bit left.
You're killing so much
Tony
time.
Storm, Willow, Statlander. That was nice. Kenny Omega finally this last thing. Kenny Omega comes back.
It was more exciting when he wrestled on New Japan and won.
Kenny comes back and gets jumped, but the funny thing is Don Callis comes out to interrupt him by himself, and Kenny Omega jumps out that ring so fast, runs up that ramp and beats the shit out of Don Callis before any of his faction gets there. But then they jump him, only for Ospreay to make the save. I'm just like, damn, Ospreay trying to be everybody's friend and shit. You tell Buddy Matthews at the start, yo, be my friend. Now you're over here trying to save Kenny Omega and shit. Like, bro, quit trying to be everybody's friend, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's AEW though, bro. That's
Ari starts.
AEW shit, bro.
Yeah, well, before we get in WWE, the biggest show out of all of them, to me, I ain't never marked out like that to a Raw. Tell you that. Oh, matter of fact, reactions for Raw will be out soon Monday. Me and Joe Machismo did WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix reaction. That was fire. It will be dropping soon. We're doing a lot of editing. Now it's time for NXT New Year's Evil. First of all, shout out to Julia out the gate. And I'm not going to do that. We keep this the business side. Give it up for Roxanne.
Hell of a run, but man, yo, those two chemistry, bro. They got great chemistry,
They're
bro.
running that back.
You would have thought they trained in school together or some shit.
Running that back. Booker was proud. You hear me? Booker was proud. Well, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If I was a teacher, it was a long time ago. I don't care. I was outside before she was outside to get outside. I got her outside. So that's
he said he was training her at 16. Like, damn, Booker, you was training 16.
He was being a professional. Don't do that.
I know. I was saying, like, damn, yeah, that could have been a liability if she got hurt, my nigga. He's like, ooh. I ain't going no creep way with that. I'm just saying, like, damn, young man, like, that's a big risk, man. That ain't.
You're a professional. He was doing the Houston Hangman being a heavyweight. He's a professional.
No, that matchup was fire though, bro. Yo, them women could go.
Better for me too. As a side note, once again, this is for Booker T too. Broadcast team area. Mike Phillips, that's his name. Is that Phillips?
Mike Phillips.
That's his name. I don't want to get Mike Phillips and Booker T. Fire. Y'all is low key, not my favorite, but y'all my top 5 for just entertaining person. Every time I watch y'all, I know I'm a chuckle. I know I'm a laugh. Like every time. There has never been an NXT since y'all been together that I did not laugh. All the way from Jada Parker saying, "Oh, I heard you a snitch. Yeah, he a rat." Yo, Booker is them together is going. All right, we gonna keep it NXT. I just had to give y'all a little praise. But Julia and Roxanne, dope match. Once again, I agree with Dre. Y'all chemistry is fire. Run it back. What? I ain't gonna lie, they might be impressed. Y'all honestly, because WWE like that, the way y'all cook food, y'all might have switched stuff around.
I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I think they need to run it back, and Julia need to retain. Yes, I think it's time for Roxanne to get called up. Women Royal Rumble right around the corner.
Oh my god!
I think it's time for her to get that call up.
Because of the size, because of their gimmick, it would be fire if WrestleMania. This is my early prediction. I'm not gonna go too far, but just saying using Roxanne. For me, Liv versus Becky Lynch, WrestleMania, and I'm giving Roxanne a push. Let's do it. You cook long enough. You're a fan favorite. Help out. Not no big moment, but a little cheap moment. Nobody expect you. We saw the tall girl get taken out. Dirty Dom. I think he's gonna be doing something a little around WrestleMania, so he's not really there. And then you the only one. What the fuck, Roxanne?
You know who would have been? Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
I want that too. I want them.
If you would have got Liv away from Raquel,
you can easily
put her with Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. That'd be a nice little section because Roxanne and Cora could start off as a tag team over there. They could use some tag team ones over there.
I used to do that in GMO Wars. I used to ask for that. So I was excited to see Roxanne and Cora. Because for some reason, when I see them, I see the same person, but I see y'all maybe as them two friends that just what y'all are now. Y'all just believe it's like it fits now. So I agree. Liv as standing in front of that, y'all got a nice little trio. The vicious version of Toxic Attraction.
I kind of see what NXT's going with because that fatal 4-way matchup that was after that with Kalani Jordan, Cora Jade, Stephanie Vaquer, and Lola Vice.
Last name before Lola?
Huh?
You said what you said?
Stephanie Vaquer. Yo, man, yo, I called this nigga Chef Shawn Michaels, my nigga. Like I was trying to go for Shawn Michaels, and the chef just came out before I could even say Shawn Michaels, because like this nigga's cooking with the woman, cooking with the woman. Eye candy back to back. Like my eyes was just.
Here we go, yo. Here we go. He is
Jesus.
cooking with NXT wrestling, yo.
That was amazing.
Not his fault that he know how to scout. Yo, who is his scouters? I know it's not.
Yo. Did you hear? Did you hear?
No.
You just reminded me. HBK, he might become the GOAT of all time, bro. Shawn Michaels, you very close, sir. You were so close to a lifetime invitation to the cookout, sir.
A match on this card, he invited to cook. First of all,
he invited to the cookout.
Already
I mean a lifetime. Like we have to eat potato salad if you bring
went from a black champion to a black champion.
No.
Oh, no. Nobody want to talk about that though.
Let
continue.
Hydra's contract is coming up in AAA, and
saw
there are Shawn Michaels interested in his scouting for NXT. If Shawn Michaels acquires Lahidra, bro, I will watch NXT.
First of all, you should watch NXT
twice a day. I mean, like every day.
No, not twice a day. It's crazy.
I mean, like when it come out, I'm watching it and then starting it right back over.
Because you're not the only one. I do think y'all wilding. Like it's not like they're talented too. It's not his fault that he picked good talent and they look good. But I will say this. She can wrestle, but still, the way she got noticed, like videos in America, HBK, now I gotta go now. Yo, you my guy. You already invited to cookout. I made sure you gotta play. But come on, you being a nasty man, yo.
The fact that they said Shawn Michaels has shown interest and is considering bringing her into NXT alone, I'm like, yo, Shawn Michaels.
Signing Hydra is so nasty. You got Hydra. Yo, I don't even want to name their roster. I ain't gonna lie, HBK. I try to defend you. I'm like, no, he's just a man doing his job. But now you might be a man.
Yo,
being a man. That is true.
That matchup was just eye candy galore, man. But Stephanie Vaquer,
I don't want to go back.
And the crazy thing about it though was like I thought the whole time that was for the #1 contender for the women's title. So I was like, oh shit, it's her versus Julia coming up at the next thing. But it's for the North American title. So I'm like, all right, they're gonna do a thing where she the world champion, she the North American. And I could see them finally like clashing after a while. Champion versus champion type thing. That would be dope if they do that.
It would be fire.
They had a backstage segment. Yo, Shawn Michaels really wilding because you mentioned something I wasn't thinking of, from the black world champion to a new black world champion. I can't even recall.
We're not even in yet. We'll get there.
You're right. We're not there yet.
Is that what might be a little
hype? The first 3 matchups.
Oh, Wakanda match.
All women matchups, bruh.
Fire.
On the pay-per-view. All 3 women matchups. On a 45-hour AEW pay-per-view, you lucky if you get 2 women matchups. We got 3 back-to-back on a card that probably only had 5 to 6 matchups on it.
And
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's the ratio I want. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to watch just dudes all day. Like, no, man. Like those, give me some women on there too.
And I'm gonna defend you on that. Like, especially when the women can actually wrestle.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. I'm not even on no creep show. I meant that. Like, I'm not even on no
sex appeal. That's it. That is all they was. That
I
was all they.
ain't on no sex appeal shit. Like, nah. Because the women, man, women have come so far in wrestling. It's beautiful, bro.
They can cook so much. People want to see Rhea Ripley versus a man.
And talking about it, look, Shawn Michaels is a slick nigga. He started us off. He started us off with the appetizer. Like, he kind of like a chef. He is a chef, Shawn Michaels, bruh. Shout out to Jordan Gracie getting him that chef apron and the chef hat, because now it makes sense. He started off with 2 women, right? First matchup, 2 women. Second matchup, you're like, all right, 4 women. Third matchup, 6 women. That's how you book. That is how you book. We've had 10 women in 3 matchups. And no matchup is the same.
You know what's the best part of this whole thing right now of the talent in NXT, the women talent, and you've been saying some things. Like, I'm sorry, y'all, this got a little personal. I try to hold back and be professional, but nah. You said called him chef. You said a lifetime at the cookout. Guess who not getting none of that? Bret Hart. He ain't getting none of that.
He already there. What are you talking about? He already there. He already there. I ain't hear that. Edit that out. Edit that out. Push the relax button. You reserve that hate for Trevor. You reserve that hate for Trevor. People who deserve it. He's the best there is.
Be professional. Be professional. Be professional. That's all I can say. Like, it's super.
Eddie Thorpe. You save it for people like Eddie Thorpe who just get beat up backstage every week. It's becoming a weekly thing. His segment, he's backstage, laid out, and like, I can't wrestle, somebody beat me up. But they wasn't going for it. But this time he really did get beat up, which makes it funny. You know what I'm saying? It was like the boy who cried wolf too many times and actually finally happened. No one believed him.
Ooh, my girl Gigi came back to wrestle.
Before that matchup, though, Javon Evans had a promo with the wired jaw, bro. Do you see that?
Yeah, but I saw
that was a great. It wasn't like him talking, but it was like a video package. It was like, I can't talk, I can't eat, I can't sleep. He was sounding like Kane.
No, that's definitely fire. That's definitely was fire. I did like that. Oh no, what happened? Did everything? Yo, y'all can hear me? Oh, they can't hear me. I don't know why he froze, but I'm gonna keep it at NXT until he unfreeze or pull back up. So I was talking about talking about Javon Evans. That was a dope promo. Did add on to the Ethan Page crash out. Ethan Page wowed out for Javon Evans. But Gigi Dillon, Shotzi, and Pexley secured a victory over Fatal Influence. Decent match, not too crazy, but for me, it was amazing. It was lovely to see my girl Gigi Dolan. You're welcome. Gigi Dolan back into ring action. Alexis King claimed the Heritage Cup over Charlie Dempsey. Another good match. NXT was a goodie. Definitely was a goodie. I'm waiting for Dre to come back. Hopefully we could talk about The Rock pulling up. Because after the Heritage Cup, it was the main event. And ladies and gentlemen, Wakanda mask and all. He did it, y'all. He did it. Well, I was just getting into it. I already talked about Lexus King and the Heritage Cup. I was just about to talk about the main event.
Before that, Ethan Page getting the rub with The Rock. Gotta give Ethan, that right there for Ethan Page right there, because I was thinking, I was like, and honestly, that was the only thing the Rocks did this whole week that really like had an impact, in my opinion.
No, no, I disagree.
All right. Well, I mean that really benefited somebody else. That really benefited somebody in an impactful way. Like,
benefited
that was
us.
the most impactful thing, I feel like.
That you didn't completely ignore the Cody thing. That something is yes, I needed that. Yes, him telling us, yo, shut up, enjoy the ride. I needed that. I needed that. I did needed that. I love that. You don't have to go in detail. I don't want you to say, oh, I hate Cody. Oh, this is it. No, that tease of letting me know you are in store for something. Because the last time that man said, enjoy this ride, Mama Rose. Yeah, so once again, it might be Roman. I still think it's Roman. But once again, I liked it. I'm sorry. That whole promo, that did a lot for me. I see what you're saying. It pushed the star. But it's The Rock. Every time I talk to you, it did something. Oh.
I was more hyped for the Ethan Page. I ain't gonna hold you. Because I thought that was a
Oh.
nice moment from him. Because Ethan Page, for the most part, he ain't really, let's be real, he ain't known from AEW. We know he came from AEW right before he got to WWE, but Ethan Page is mainly known for TNA. For all the time he put in TNA. So for The Rock to be like, I know you, it's like it's more of a nod to TNA than it is to AEW.
He worked with his daughter.
You're saying that's the only way he do it was because of
No, I'm not saying that. Ethan Page can cook food. Yes, but I'm saying,
like
you said, I agree. He had to get to this platform to acknowledge, yo, I'm good. I get that. I do salute that. But once again, me, you know what? You're right. I'm with you. You know what it is? It's just so much. Like, I'm one of those that I seen Ethan. Like you and Josh, like individually together. I don't care. Y'all both are goddamn good.
Here's why I'm gonna say this. This is why I'm gonna say the Ethan Page thing's a more impactful thing. Because for every wrestler, you have your career highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? And then that quick little career highlight reel, it's just a quick second. It's a quick second of like, all right, he was in there with this person. Here's all the people I wrestled. Here's all the people I interacted with. That is a career highlight that's going to be in his career highlight reel. Like, yo, I actually got to be up in there. I actually had a thing with The Rock. You know what I'm saying? That's why when the Undertaker come out there or someone of that stature, like it helps for a Braun Breaker.
Please put a pin in when he said, when the Undertaker come out there. Just put a pin in that for me, y'all. Because
let's get to it. No, we got the main event. Oba Femi, Trick Williams, Eddie Thorpe.
Now back to like I was saying.
That matchup was a little sloppy to me. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. There was a few little parts that were a little sloppy.
It don't matter. AEW get away with it. They be having some that's involved in the match that Loki get it over. So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it was bigger. That was like my only criticism. Like there was like one or two.
I'm bringing it there. Hold on, let me really bring it there. I saw Trick. I've been a wrestling fan for too long. A black man as a wrestling fan for too long. I have all rights to say this. I saw Trick Williams, an African-American black man, or whatever you want to call it, a man of color. I'm going to keep it real simple. A man of color that y'all say Triple H don't see. He don't see it. He don't see it. So I got to let him know. He don't see it. Triple H don't think like that. So I got to let him know because he don't see the color. So yes, yeah, HBK don't see it either. HBK only see color. But anyway, we went from one man of color to another. A world title. I don't never do nothing racial. But if one thing I'm going to do, I am not going to ignore in this. Oh, my eye almost went there. Racist for real. I'm going to say it. This white man sport. It is. It is. Yeah, I've been watching it too long. It is what it is.
That's what it is.
In history, when in life, what situation, even in 2025, will we see
I'm glad because I'm about to spaz out too in a minute. We get to Netflix.
when we see colors get over in 2025? Can y'all be real with me? It's not a race thing. It's just me proud of seeing people of my skin color do this in a sport that's not their color. We saw a world title. A world that's their NXT. We hype it for it. So we saw their world title go from one top star black man to another future star. Well, he's star because everybody's been still waiting for him to go to the main roster.
Yeah,
I never seen an NXT star being begged to go to a main roster without getting a world title. Before he got this world title, we all was saying, yo, stop playing. Oba versus Gunther. Oba versus Rollins.
I feel like they rushed him getting the title just to get that over with. You know what I'm saying?
Agree. We're respectfully stay old school with it. I'm not mad. Me personally, as an Oba Femi fan, I wouldn't be mad if he didn't win that title. You know why I wouldn't be mad? Because y'all booked him so beautifully where I'm a believer. If he held that title or not, he still could go to the main roster and cook food. Most people got to go through all three levels for us to be like, all right, it's time. Oba was mid through his North American title run, and people was already listing people he could face. All right, I'm done. I just had to give that. Yo, shout out to Oba Femi. It was beautiful. I do wish Oba Femi had a better match when he won his title. But ladies and gentlemen, again, you can find us on YouTube where we do the Netflix live reaction with me and Joe Machismo. It is time. WWE on Netflix.
Y'all niggas gonna piss me off. All you niggas whining and bitching about WWE on Netflix. Whiny bitch ass motherfuckers, bro. That was damn near a perfect fucking Raw. What the fuck are y'all complaining about, my nigga? What the fuck do y'all want? First of all, the numbers don't lie. 2.6 million. 2.6 million just in America alone.
I'm talking over him. All right. Read the numbers now. Read the numbers.
Just in America. This is just on the first night in America. This was live. This was just live. This ain't watch back. 2.6 million in America. 4.9 million globally. That is back in attitude era. That's the Monday Night War numbers.
Let me get this set in. It might not be the big number to all of y'all like that, but me personally, as a wrestling fan who deal with other viewers and talk about sports and TV shows and like that, guess who was number one on Netflix? Huh? It wasn't your Squid Games. You heard me?
Smash that shit.
Hey, guess what? This is my favorite one. This is straight to my friends. It definitely wasn't football. Talking about. They went from they quit being the longest episode, the longest episodic weekly TV show. They said, you know what? Somebody catch up. Y'all got a long time because Law and Order not weekly. So y'all got to catch up. We don't even have to do this. It's still going to be a legit, I think, something close to like a year and a half of episodes or 2 years. For y'all, I think it's like 2 years or something like that for you to even catch up. Like, we don't even do this.
Yeah. What Serious Jones say, though? Ain't there like 2 billion niggas in what are we doing?
Relax. Grab a collar.
All right.
Yo.
All right.
How are y'all complaining, bro? That was such a good show, bro. That's a show. I want to explain something to y'all. That's the show for you diehards complaining, bro. Only a diehard I could see, like the most diest of diehard I could see complain about that show. To you people, complain about that show. That was the perfect show for what it was, which is a first episode.
Yes,
which
it felt
is
like to us wrestling fans, it felt like something new. Just like y'all viewers,
bro. It felt like an introduction to people who might have not watched wrestling in a long time, or may have never watched wrestling. It was the perfect introduction for them. Not everybody has been watching the past, and I've been watching my entire life. Everybody's been watching every week like we have, bro. There's new people. If you want to bring in new audiences, that sometimes you gotta. All right, boom. You know what I'm saying?
That's just the
hate. The first episode, it was perfect for what it was to me, bro. Like, there wasn't nothing bad on this episode.
Yo, respectfully, I need to see all these viewers. I need to see their views that's doing this because I don't want to do this, but I have to do this for you to be a wrestling fan hating on this episode. I need to see their past posts. Are they having like? Are they anti WWE?
There wasn't storylines progressed and like there was stuff that was resolved, and there was storylines that kind of lead out of it. There's stuff that got a bookmark and leads to the
SummerSlam structure. SummerSlam structure. I'm not gonna go WrestleMania, but it was SummerSlam structure where it had moments. The crowd was already there. The energy was there. You had a performance. The little performance they had.
Yeah, Triple H. OGs, man. Yeah, Triple H out there, rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Vince had the moment, welcome to WrestleMania 1. This was Triple H's welcome to the Triple H era. Welcome to WWE Netflix. And right after he did that, you get The Rock come up out there. He does a little promo. It was not that crazy. That's the only thing I see people complain about it. To me personally, anytime The Rock shows up, it don't matter what he does, bro. It matters. It's fire, bro. You should just be happy we got The Rock, bro. It ain't like we get to see him all the time. So why are you bitching like, oh, you didn't do this or that? He can't do it right now, bro. But at least he fucking showed up and gave us something, bro. You know?
And now you give wrestling fans an inch, not even just wrestling fans, people that watch. So you give fans an inch and they want the world. Once again, this is going to be a weekly thing. We're close to WrestleMania. We're not going to unpack everything tonight. We're not even at Royal Rumble. Y'all not thinking about structure. Y'all want the action now. Once again, that's what I said to you. What I saw on Monday, I'm glad he did that on Tuesday. So that wrestling fan side of me, if I was even thinking like them, what he said, that was the rebuttal. He literally took a quote of a line when he said that to us last time. It literally started the Mama Rose thing. Shut up and enjoy the ride. Literally, he don't say that all the time. I'm telling you, that's his low-key Paul Heyman spoiler alert.
All right, hold up. How the fuck are people whining and bitching about this Monday Night Raw, aside from the success from being the largest grossing venue that they did? You know what I'm saying? Aside from the views that it did, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you had Roman Reigns wrestle on a Monday Night Raw. When's the last time Roman Reigns wrestled on a Monday Night Raw? In a real matchup, too, one-on-one.
Can I rebuttal him? When I rebuttal him, he forgot something. You had Roman Reigns wrestle on a Monday Night Raw to open the show. That was the first match on the show.
And it was a legit matchup. That was a good ass matchup. Bro.
Match, but it was the main event.
It felt like it. It felt like it, but the main event was the main event.
Main event from out the gate. Me and Joe was sitting there like they didn't even fight. This is with Solo, and this is for me. I already been giving Solo's credit, but that did it. I'm so happy Solo did that. If you ain't want to believe me, if you wanted to hate on me, I did everything to show you I'm a star in that ring. Everything. His talking like Roman in the ring, it was his own. I was fire.
I'm so happy too for Solo and Roman, because you know what, like in some cases, I know how everybody want to be the main event, but in this case, I want to be that match right there.
Yo, shout out to AJ Styles.
Because I want to say I was the very first match on this era, bruh. I was the first Netflix match, bruh. That's like kind of like how when Cody, when AEW first started, Cody was smart. He's like, I don't want the main event. I want the first match on the show. Because that way I could say I'm the first AEW matchup ever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, you kind of should have. You better do right by Sammy Guevara, because he's in the first matchup ever on y'all shit, and y'all kind of treat him like
when see him on a when last time you saw him on a Dynamite on Max. Hurry up, 1, 2, 3, go. Hurry up. We talking about WWE. Hurry up. Hurry up.
I saw him on the highlight. I saw him on the highlight from New Japan.
We talking about Roman Reigns, Solo. We talking about Roman Reigns, Solo. The energy,
fire, and it felt like a little mini WrestleMania.
Oh my gosh! Please put a pin in this. We have to talk about. I wish Joe was here. That mother. Oh, you artist, so you'll get this. That mother camera work was insane throughout the night.
The entire night, bro.
We going
that arena was good too, bro. That big ass,
bro. That 360. Oh my! And the arena was packed.
No, it was. I'm gonna wait. I almost transitioned
that. I didn't want us to forget that, because throughout the whole night, cameras, you can tell that Netflix bag was there. That backstage camera with Roman and Paul Heyman. Oh my god,
bro! I was so shocked when I saw negative reviews and people complain about this shit, because I literally watched it twice, and honestly, it's so good I could watch it again, bro. Like fucking, you had Triple H, you had The Rock, you had Roman Reigns in a fucking good ass matchup with Solo that included fucking everybody popped up over there. Kevin Owens popped up, Cody Rhodes popped up in that motherfucker, Jacob Fatu,
the
Tamatanga, fucking Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre. There was like a bunch of people.
Seth Rollins was the main event. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? And they gave him Danger too. So I'm like, what are we? There was not a bad match on the card at all, but everything was good. Roman Reigns solo bomb. John Cena pulls up to start the John Cena.
They finally gave Rhea that dominant
Royal Rumble. Hey, y'all talking about story ain't happening? John Cena says, I'm going for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he hitting like he gonna win.
Roman Reigns just got back to Ulafala. That is already progress of the story, because now that makes you say, all right, they finally put the end on this chapter. So what's next for Solo and his crew? What's next for Roman now that he finally got the Ulafala back? You know what I'm saying? So it is story. You just ended that chapter. You know, after that, we get Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan.
She finally rip-tied Dirty Dom. The crowd went yo. That's why I said SummerSlam, because they had them type of moments. People been begging for that moment for years. Since they started beefing, definitely need it. They if y'all not gonna wrestle, and low key that might start the wrestle. You rip-tied them. Why not hit? Like, yo, you can't put your hands on
Rhea versus Dom, but
that's what I'm saying. You can't
put your hands on that happens because she's gonna probably still be the woman's champion.
No, you're right. That can't happen no more. No. I thought Becky. Yo, there's so much things I think they purposely saved, bro. The reason why I say this, we can't beat this Monday, but we have to match. Like the second time around, the first 3 times have to be in that ballpark. You got to think new viewers. I'm gonna pull up the second time. If it's trash, you ain't gonna see me.
Okay. All right. There was a thumbnail, but you should save it for that segment and not this one. Rhea wins the title.
No, hell no, I ain't saving
Rhea
it.
wins the
Hell
title.
nope. You ain't gonna
All
tell me.
right, fine.
That was
We
nasty.
can bring it up now. Then
Go ahead.
Rhea wins the title, and out comes the Undertaker to celebrate with her to a huge ass spot.
Man. You
Huge spot.
nasty man. You nasty man. I'm gonna keep saying
spot.
that. You are a nasty.
No, I was gonna say save it because there was something I want to tie it in, but you know what? If you're gonna bring it up now,
no, because that
I'm
man,
drop it.
that man, I'm gonna be I can't wait.
No. I thought you were gonna tie that to that. I thought you were about to tie that to that right now.
No, that's two different energies.
Okay, all right, no, because I had something petty. I got something petty for him. Nah.
Black Panther is always happy. Black Pride. This is where I'm pissed. All right, this is Taker, and this is what you talking about. Makes sense as the Black Panther. If you know, you know. So no,
Undertaker, get out there, you know.
So like I was saying, this you are that timing pissed me off. It pissed me off. I could not. You could have literally. You didn't even do a celebration? Me and Joe even said the thing where it makes sense if she got on the bike. And you already know how she
I thought that too. I was like, that would have made a lot of sense.
And then Joe, I was telling her like to be real because I know I'm not the only Rhea fans.
No, you saw his wife was in the crowd though, in the little thing they gave her a little thing. So her little jealous ass crowd.
Hardcore fans,
So
not being a Rhea Ripley, not being a Rhea Ripley hardcore fan. I know they saw it looked corny because, like you said, he didn't even ride the bike to her. She literally would walk to him.
Yeah, he drove and then she had to walk back down.
He drove, don't say it all. He stopped. She was standing on this side,
and there was so much room on the back of there for her to jump on. I was get on the fucking bike, bro. Get on the bike.
And I feel like, some real hardcore Undertaker fans, because, bro, I don't understand how that was.
I see why they didn't, because they wanted that part after they raised the arm. You could tell each other, like, all right, look this way. And they both did, like, a little look over the shoulder at the same time. So, yeah.
She's the woman world champion. She won the title, and she didn't even get her top for all the fireworks at the top of the ramp. No, keep rolling. Like, what are you talking about? Oh my god!
Yeah, there was backstage footage after that of like The Rock leaving the arena and shit. And there was a funny little segment. I don't know if you peeped it, where like he's hugging like Triple H and then like Roman Reigns and all them. But after he hugs Triple H and Roman Reigns is coming up, Triple H sticks his hand out for like a handshake.
Oh,
and
he
Rock
missed.
Just like completely just like, fuck you, dude. That shit had me rolling. I'm like, this nigga, you saw that hand. You saw that hand out there. He just kept it out there too, waiting.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
Hey, you're not inviting Triple H to enough cookouts because Triple H, you got to learn how to play that off somehow. You just made yourself look crazy. Like, you ain't know what to do with your hand. You just kept it up there, too. It was just floating. I'm like, yo, what are you doing with his hand? Just like this. And he just slowly, still like this. I'm like, hey, yo, you're the game. Get in the game, bro. Get in the game. You are professional.
He's so close to like going to jail.
Oh man, yeah, I might have to edit this.
So close to the going to jail now segment. But yo, Raw was lit, literally. This last segment. Travis Scott, Jey Uso. The greatest entrance ever.
Listen. I want to say this. This should be for WWE. Hold on. No, I want to say this with my face on. This would be for WWE. All right now. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear because that's Travis Scott. That don't hit me. He wasn't a fan. Huh? I was outside when this was outside. You gonna let me spark my tape now? You messed up. I swear. Yeah, I swear I'm gonna throw a smoke bomb on one side of the room and start sparking and say it's them. I swear. It's your fault. It's your fault. You lucky I wasn't in the building. Because I know I would have had one in the pocket. Tell you that. Yeah, if you chill with me, you already know. This was somewhere in the top. But there was a kid like 2 rows in front of him. I was like, oh, come on.
Oh yeah, Jay Uso did mention like, man, there was kids there, man. That was
Come on
weird.
now. Come on, security. Move the kid at least.
Yeah, like their parents smoke in front of them kids. Them kids would be all right.
Oh, yeah, here we go. It was fire though. It was fire. And I was kind of shocked out that match.
Nah, yo, you know what though, man? I'm so mad because I took my smoke break and missed it. I missed it live. I missed my state booing Hulk Hogan the fuck out of the building, man. And yo, yo, shout out Cali. Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be California love, man. There was no love for that nigga. He gets no love. Yo.
The crazy part is, I think it was more booze, which is wild for me, because you know where my head is. I thought it was going to be more booze with all the outlandish racism coming. I've been talking a lot on social media. I'm getting more active on Instagram. Everybody talking about the political wise. I said,
that's the denial. That's the denial because Undertaker advertised Trump. Nigga, Donald Trump went out there and got a better reception than that, bro.
And my rebuttal, all right, it's not even my rebuttal.
Donald Trump would have got a better reception than that.
I saw a rebuttal I agree with.
Look, you're first of all, even if you forget the little racist shit, you're out there promoting the beer that he already has a negative story about him firing a black girl who was doing the promotion for that beer. That beer already got bad publicity. So even if they weren't aware of the Bubba Sponge shit, they might have just been aware of them. Like, oh, that beer where he fired. Like, nah, bro, there's too many things. He's done too. He's left too many.
I actually researched things. I'll just tell you what I hear, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Low key, the line that's low key better than everything. You want me to let drop Kamala Harris? I don't want to hear that. Yeah, I talk to the people. I'm out here now. From now on, for we wrestling, I'm gonna start telling them to send me and clip their messages on Instagram. I'm gonna do a post so y'all can post whatever y'all want. Cause yes, shout out to Still in the Gorilla. I've been on his page talking to people, and literally, that's their problem.
Yo,
he wild out. He gonna drop old lady
out of the building while Macaulay Culkin got way more love than Hulk Hogan. You got action, nigga. He got a monster pop, nigga.
I'm so mad you wasn't on the live reaction thing because that was the game of the live reaction. Who is Macaulay Culkin gonna get a bigger pop than we are?
He was getting a bigger pop than a lot of people, man. They got
bigger pop than I mean, even though he got booed, you want to talk about Ethan Page? You say that
Macaulay bigger pop. I hate to say it.
I don't care if I was Macaulay Culkin in a celebrity status. That's my Ethan Page moment. I got a bigger pop reaction than Hulk Hogan.
Nigga, there were Lyra Valkyrie up in the crowd and Dakota Kai, and they got zero reaction. And then there was like Macaulay Culkin. Like,
yo, that timing was so messed up. Yo,
no, that was messed up. Let me tell you why it was messed up. They had another. You know what was real fucked up? They was extra fucking disrespectful to some celebrities. There were 3 celebrities It was Macaulay Culkin.
Matchup name.
There was another dude, and there was a fine little white girl that was with them. I've seen that white girl in movies before, bro. She is not just no normal fan, bro. So it was 3 celebrities there.
Yeah.
They only gave the 2 dudes, so they don't acknowledge the female. They do the first dude, he gets a little reaction. Then they show his girl, who's like also there, and she's an actress. She don't get no nameplate or nothing. And then they go to Macaulay Culkin, and it's like,
They did this. They did that. They're fair. They did that to a girl, and they did that to the guy. Because when
they did that with the Boy Meets World. Yeah, like yeah, we love Topanga, but you just Corey's brother, nigga. We don't give a fuck about you. Nigga.
Star of the show, but he was Corey, brother. Oh my God.
He was
Corey, brother. You're right. Damn, he started.
I mean, but he was he was there from the very start as her shit. But she was the love interest, so she got a more higher.
She's Topanga.
That's a fact, and she did not age either, man. She looked good as fuck. I'm mad live, bro, because that was great. CM Punk and Seth Rollins. This was an AEW matchup, and bro, this right here is
nothing before that.
This is a bad influence for AEW, bro, because this is a matchup that I pray to God Will Ospreay never watches, or Tony Khan, because I already get on AEW for doing too much. These niggas did too much, bro. These niggas had fucking and it was a great matchup, bro. It was a great show from start to finish to me. That's what I'm saying. I don't see how anybody's bitching or complaining, bro. But nigga, these niggas had Seth Rollins had, if this was WWE 2K, this nigga was playing with a Game Shark. You only get two move steals per match. This nigga did like 4 move steals, 2 GPSs, 2 pedigrees. You did 4 move steals. This nigga had like 6 instant resiliency kickouts. This nigga CM Punk was kicking out of fucking everything. This nigga kicked out with 2 pedigrees, 2 GTSs, 2 curve stomps. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah,
what the fuck, nigga?
Real AEW is psycho, dude.
It was
the same energy, people. That was real AEW-ish.
Like,
at the point, the way y'all killing it was like, damn, this WWE, y'all need new finishers now. The fuck? Y'all don't do this.
Punk is so goddamn petty, bro. Even in your biggest matchup of your career, bro. We got to main event of WrestleMania. Some could even argue that this is just as big as a WrestleMania. You still, even in this big moment for yourself, you know what I'm saying? You still can't help but be petty, and it kind of make me wonder about like you as a human being and your character to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, at least you can't let shit go. You come out with the brawl out jacket onto the ring. Like, nigga, this is the jacket I got fired in at the last spot. So, like, look at me now, motherfucker. And then the finish. I didn't even know it until someone brought it up later. They're like, that's the finish to how he beat John Moxley when he won the title in AEW. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, he's taking all of the Shield members with the same finish and everything. So I'm just like, you hit 2 jabs at these niggas. You have already moved on to. They not hurting because they're starting to get back together, but they've been hurting for a minute.
I hate evil because but no, I'm putting on my lawyer back for CM Punk. I've been said this before, so I'm keeping the same energy. I was never team CM Punk. I was 50-50 because I thought y'all both was nasty. But respectfully, y'all talk all that trash before I went to the other league. Said I wasn't going to be nothing. This is why he doing this. He's going to kill the company. He destroyed this. All we heard was AEW because they had the platform to throw shots. CM Punk only had social media. Now you in WWE. Yes, it's my turn. Aha. You talked all that junk. Aha. I'm better than you. You on
Does
Max?
it all the time though. It's like, come
No,
on, bro.
no, that's not.
Like
No.
I can understand AEW taking shots for small up and coming,
Bigger
trying
star.
to make a name for themselves type thing. Like, who's a bigger person? You the
no,
giant, bro.
Oh, that's like you're all right. I'll talk you streetwise. That's like the young bulls acting up. What do you mean? You got to learn a lesson. No,
I hate
am I
it. I hate
tripping?
rebuttal. I hate
What's
rebuttal.
wrong?
Yeah.
No, but
Now you watch too much battle rap because that rebuttal was
I
nasty.
do, but it
That
was
was
real though.
nasty.
It's
I
real
don't
though.
like that. That was a nasty
I'm
rebuttal.
just saying, Jack
I didn't expect that angle. That was a nasty rebuttal.
off script, and then I don't even work there, and y'all still talking about me. I'm not even working, and y'all talking about me. So now, since y'all want to talk about me when I'm not working, oh, the company's better. We're gonna push. CM Punk is the poison. He destroys everything. Well, you know what? Hold my beer. I damn near had match of the year last year. I hardly wrestled, and I was part of the top 3 rivalries of the year last year. Like, talk to me nice. I
didn't watch.
Well, you
I
know
didn't
what?
watch the
CM
show.
CM Punk pulled a live WWE promo on AEW when Roman Reigns was talking to Seth Rollins. Yes, you work more than me. You work a lot more than me. But guess what? No. When it comes to that, AEW deserve it because y'all kept kicking that man. When he was down, y'all kicked that man. I don't like bullies. Y'all claimed him to be a bully, but all of y'all end up bullying him. So guess what? Who gets the last laugh? Eat my boot, nigga.
To people who are complaining about this NXT debut and about how it didn't progress stories, it concluded stories for new stories to start.
It was
for the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania season.
It was legit.
So why are you complaining?
That is
Where do we go from Roman? Where do we go for Solo? John Cena announced he's in the Royal Rumble. After the show was over, Jey Uso announced he's in the Royal Rumble. CM Punk said, I'm going to go in the Royal Rumble. Now you don't know who's going to win the Royal Rumble. It's John Cena's last chance. CM Punk never main event at WrestleMania. Jey Uso with these crazy crowd reactions. It's like, bruh, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are people complaining about that? Like,
but sometimes if you think about Triple H, is like real talk. If you think business wise, we might say, why are they doing this? Why do that? Triple H wants that, bro. Because there's once again, first of all, the numbers and proof already. Like, why am I going to argue with you? Like, what more of benefit that came to me from doing that? Words can you say to hurt that? What words are you gonna say to take away the biggest the record for 4.6 billion global? Like what are you saying? Like you trash. That's why I say when I hear you say trash, that's the other side of fans we need. I know sometimes we get mad, but wrestling needs that. That's why wrestling stays alive. The heels and faces low key died in the sport, but the fans keep it alive. Oh, this is trash. I don't like this. And that's where people like us, if you were in wrestling fan mode, what are you talking about? This shit was fucking amazing.
yeah, that's a fact.
Matter of fact,
You're
you're doing it next week, aren't you? Then once again, that's why I said Triple H want this. That's why this.
But the reason I'm mad though, not because the only reason I was mad about it, aside from the fact I thought it was a great show, is because it feels like it was such a great show for the amount of negativity. It was so much negativity. I'm like, you're farming this negativity because there was not enough negativity for you to have this much to say negative about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, it doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't, and there's a lot of times where there's a lot of stuff that goes wrong that you could nitpick, you know? But for this, it was like every match that was on that card was good. Had time to work with.
They're being
had big names.
Like real talk, they're being wrestling.
It's like, so
I know we keep it
CM Punk wrestle.
I know
on a regular, like they said, it was like this is the first time CM Punk's wrestled on Raw since being back.
I will
like in a one-on-one match. Like, yeah, Roman and Punk on a fucking Raw at the same Raw wrestling and legit long matchups that were both good as hell. And you complaining?
once again, is wrestling, bro. Like we need that. Like we need that. Like I hate to say it, but if I'm Triple H, I won. The number that you know what that is? You know what those fans are? That's like they're being wrestling fans. And let me explain them being wrestling fans in wrestling terms. People boo and hate the person, but what shirt did they buy? I hate Roman. Boo Roman. Why is Roman number one when we all supposedly hate Roman in merch? Why was he number one so long? This is what I'm saying. That's being a wrestling fan. We hate you. Boo, boo, boo. Well, you know, I ain't gonna let people know I love you on the low. Once again, that's not what Netflix was horrible. I watched Netflix number. Let's talk about this again when we see next week Monday Night Raw number. It won't be as high, but I bet you will be a little low, a little lower
It's
than
definitely be a little lower, but
a
I'm
little
definitely
lower
looking forward to it though.
a little
Definitely looking forward to it.
those
It's
numbers are
Pentagon showing up.
against Chad Gable. That's
Chad
people.
Gable fire. I don't like how you said
No, I'm not
that.
mad about that. That's what I was just about to say. People are mad about that. When I get to see my boy Pentagon go against an elite wrestler, don't do that now when we were saying this is our new Kurt Angle.
You get to see Pentagon wrestle in a full arena.
No, you get Pentagon to wrestle on time,
I
too.
don't not do that. I want AEW to get back on track. I want them to get back. That's the sad thing about watching AEW on Max, because it got the first year, and that first year was packed.
It's just
Like
nasty.
WWE packed.
Y'all
And so it's like, damn, bruh.
roll out.
Y'all so many people. Y'all really gotta tighten up on the booking.
Roll out.
I'm starting to like the direction they're going though, but
I don't understand why Max then forced the. I'm sorry, I don't feel like they pushed them on
Max
Max.
is not helping them though. They're not gonna get the views on Max that WWE's getting on Netflix for two reasons. One, they still got TV. Netflix it's the only place you could go to see it. So it's like, all right, I gotta go to Netflix right now to go watch it. Two, they got their shit all disorganized and hidden. Like you gotta search for that motherfucker. When you go to Netflix, it's just right there immediately. When you go on Max, you gotta look. That shit is not a featured. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look for that shit and search it
I
out. So.
really blame the rollout and the promo. The reason why I say that because I feel like the hype wasn't there. I feel like I just said it. Like, oh yeah, AEW going to Max. You know what I mean? With AEW going to AEW. I'm sorry, WWE going to Netflix. I was always reminded. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Anytime I go by social media, like I got a wrestling algorithm, not just WWE, Lucha Underground, AAA, AEW. Why am I not seeing AEW Max? AEW Max, Max again, AEW. Literally every swipe until this built up was WWE, and you see a Netflix logo. The Netflix doing it. Netflix was going ham for WWE.
Bro,
That's
it came out of nowhere, bro. I was like, oh, this is a petty move.
That's why I agree, but still, that's why I agree with you. It's still Mac's fault too. WWE, Netflix got petty too then because Netflix promo WWE's just as good for them being on their platform. Did Max promo AEW?
You know, though, AEW got their deal real late because they was being held out for a long time. But WWE definitely was supposed to be the first one to stream because when they announced it, like we're the first one doing a streaming deal and all that shit. And then out of nowhere, it was like it wasn't even like I don't even feel like it was a month that he was like, "Oh, we're gonna do a show on." I'm like, "What?" Like, "Oh, you doing this to try to say you're the first one to do it?" Like, trying to be a little petty, you know?
It worked. Once again, I still stick with the rollout and the first thing because first impressions matter. So even though y'all was the first streaming, unfortunately, when people go back thinking the first week of wrestling on a streaming platform, what are they going to think of? That 4.6 global Monday Night Raw we watched. Respect.
Oh, you know what's nasty? Now that you say that, WWE respectfully is not hiding their numbers, bruh. They are sharing.
You want to know why?
You cannot find Max's numbers for AEW anywhere, bruh. That shit is fucking non-existent, bruh.
Man,
I
bro.
searched
Can't do it
super hard for that shit.
They're supposed to be a team. They're supposed to be a unit. It's a partnership. Supposed to push each other. And I'm not mad at them because it's not enough promo. It's not. You said I think I watch a lot of battle rap. Yes, battle rap is like
You
wrestling.
know how it's gonna start to get promo though? It's gonna start to get promo the more people who
like 2 weeks of promo of WWE going on Netflix. 2 solid weeks. I feel like AEW is the first week. Like, yo, we going on there. You know what I mean? Like what?
yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, like, oh, and
I'm
then
like, bro,
when I go look for Dynamite, y'all go on the website. I'm like, yo, this on Twitch and stuff. Where's Dynamite? It's like, no, it's on Max. I was like, what? It starts today? Like, I shouldn't be saying that. I watch wrestling. Like, I shouldn't be saying that. I watch wrestling.
that's a fact.
That's what I mean. The promo killed a lot. And once again, first impression.
But I think that though, the more that people watch it on there, like I feel like the more that Max is gonna find, like, you know what, let's put them a featured highlight spot. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like how on Twitch they got like the highlighted channels as soon as you're on the homepage. I feel like with enough people watching it, they'll be like, all right, we're gonna take you off the battle pass thing and just give you your own section, like, you know, because that's nasty work.
They got their own section. They just
you got to be the battle pass section. Like no one knows what the fuck battle pass or battle report is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like mainly just reviews of college sports and shit like that with AEW offenders. It's like, yeah, people be like, "What is that?" Like, oh no,
I don't know what
that ain't helping.
Battle pass.
But yeah, the more people watch, I feel like it could get it.
Call of Duty DLC, Battle Pass.
It's a good thing for people who, for the diehards, they gotta love it, and then for casuals or just normies, not even casuals, normies. I'd say normies because I'm not a AEW diehard per se, even though I watched it from the beginning. But I'm a casual viewer of it.
Yeah, definitely casual viewer.
I'd say it's a good thing though because I've watched 2 collisions. I watched the last 2 collisions, and I haven't watched collisions since CM Punk been on. So that should be a victory for AEW in itself. Like, oh, we got someone watching Collision again, even if it's just one person. We got someone.
Yeah, but I'm still going to stay with Netflix. One thing I definitely want to highlight, I definitely think is going to happen. I'm even more certain. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre is going down. The tease happened when Drew was distracting Cody Rhodes for Kevin Owens to attack him. It was a distraction. Drew will always be BSing. It was a distraction. So what's going to happen? Seth Rollins had to lose to CM Punk because remember, Drew approached him last time. Like, yo, you know what I mean? We don't like him. He got in our way. That's why we really was fighting. It's not even us. It's him. But you was like, nah, man, I got this. But now you lost. He laughed in your face. Gang, gang, gang. And then Kevin Owens, oh my God, if Seth.
KO and Seth always been cool too, so yeah.
Always fantasy booking. But I had
Seth brings back a new Shield. That'd be fire.
Seth Rollins that cost Cody Rhodes, I will mark out. First of all, I'm gonna mark out anyway. This is the first time I actually think Kevin Owens has a slight chance. I think Cody this, but the plans they got for Cody, it looks like they don't involve the title. The more and more they talk about Cody, I was like, yo, the story just don't seem like. I mean, it can easily involve the title if they win the Royal Rumble, but I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm only like 20%. Before it was -1, but now I got a little 20%. The way they cooking and Triple H on his BS of and you thought. That's my new slogan for Triple H. And you thought. Because the whole Monday Night Raw, I know Roman and Rock gonna happen, but you got me. You got me. That was just too peaceful. It seemed like it might not happen. I think Rock looked at Solo kind of crazy. He and Joe talking. The way he walked by Solo on the ground, he was like, oh shit. Solo done.
Who's your going to jail? Brother.
Oh, They put him
Hulk
in.
Hogan is my
Yeah, I
this
know.
week, bro. You
Oh,
thought he was about to get a. You thought he was about to get love. You thought he was about to get out there and get a pop.
bro,
And to make it beautiful, it was on a grand scale stage like a Netflix premiere with all those people there, and you just got your ass embarrassed like a motherfucker, bro.
your city took care of that for me. All right, I'm good.
Embarrassed.
I am good.
I
But
know, his ego.
I
Oh,
know who is going to jail, Undertaker.
hey, when it comes crashing down and it burns inside. Hulk Hogan, that's he finally got there.
Undertaker, right?
Undertaker, what taker?
Undertaker, the Undertaker, the American badass, the phenom, whatever you want to call him. Undertaker, you ride your bike past Rhea Ripley right into jail and let her celebrate. She just won the world title. How do you win the world title? You cut my music off. You cut my music off, and you ain't give me that. I had to walk up
Come
to you,
scoot down the fucking ring and shit.
and you wasn't even gonna scoop me. You was about to keep going.
No, I'm saying he scooted the bike, like, cause he's so damn tall, his legs be like fucking.
You are in jail, bro. Honestly, you might go in jail next week. I am legit pissed about this. I cannot
No,
believe
if it wasn't Hulk Hogan for me, it would be Ricochet again. Because Ricochet, again, you left WWE because you said you was the fall guy. You said you don't ever win no matchups. You say that you only get beat up and people do their moves on you. What have you done in AEW? You've lost 2 battle royals. You lost the tournament, dog. These niggas literally tossed you, and the other one picked you up and tossed you back to the other side of the ring like garbage. They throw toilet paper on you on 2 occasions. You did hold out every single episode, except for that one episode where you stabbed him with the scissors.
what WWE like whole out moment or run is worse than what he's doing in AEW.
The only person I've seen hold out worse than this is when Bobby Lashley was making out with Lana in front of Rusev.
No, you doing something else. When I'm saying that, I've asked a lot of people this. Ricochet. Everybody talk about he get hold out this. What whole out moment like not run? Don't give me no day or no Monday Night Raw or one SmackDown because I can give you a month worth of work in AEW right now. So please, and it's a serious question. If you tell me you already know, I'll tell you. All right, I missed that. You're right. But what period? Besides just losing matches, he losing matches and getting embarrassed. Trevor, you got a joke about you being bald. Like respectfully, I swear.
I forgot about that.
You my guy, swear, but come on. You got a joke about being bald. Ricochet. He's definitely, but I want to say this. Me saying all of that, I think he is about to get a nice run. He is definitely a nice run. I think they might even give him the
Why would we don't talk, bro? Like, I don't know. Like, if they work it right, they could do something. But it just comes down to him getting a mouthpiece.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm scared.
Getting a mouthpiece.
I thought they was doing the hill where I'm kind of scared because out the gate, the entrance song, the ha, I was like, oh nah.
That was a little funny.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
But just for that one time, just for the Who's House one time fake out, but don't do that.
Who's House fake out was fire. That was fire. I ain't gonna lie, that's his little thing. That would be dope. Like you play their music like not every time, but a random time and you do that. That might be fire for me. As a heel, I might be locked in with that. But once again, he gotta speak. So anyway, like we said, you got Ricochet. I wouldn't put you in jail for no reason. It's nasty. But Undertaker for me, you got Hulk Hogan. Once again, it's on brand because once again, clap it up for your city, man. Who in that? You don't understand. Live reaction, I cannot wait to record it. You can see me. I was mad, hurt, like y'all not about to. Like I'm literally doing all this. Y'all about to celebrate him. Y'all about to glory him. I literally stopped, and I was looking at Joe like, hold on. Oh, they booing. Yo, I went crazy. I popped. I think that's my second biggest pop.
I really feel like, I just wanna feel like, I feel like it's more so for the racism than the political shit. But I mean, I do hear a lot of people going towards that. You know what I'm saying? Towards the political.
And what I'm saying,
I've seen people like, yo, Undertaker Republican. He got love. So
that's what I was just about to tell people rebuttal. Undertaker was just somebody that say I will vote for Trump. Once again, that's low key. The ignorance of that is what I'm trying to say, bro. You was out here wilding for Trump, like not even you want me to like Trump?
You gotta end it with that. That was fucking perfect.
No, for real, yo. We love you. We appreciate you. You can tell them where they can find you at. Oh my God.
Yo, man, y'all can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, at the whole effing show. Damn, that was funny as hell, man.
And I'm
gotta
on
find that clip, man. Damn, that's funny.
On all platforms. GMO Wars on YouTube for both of us, and you can follow us on our Twitch pages for GMO Wars content. 2K25 is coming out.
Yes, sir.
And I know I need to go to bed, but I am going to do one thing for the one thing, because this is not wrestling, but the Marvel Rivals. It is 12, right? We don't get the information now. It's 12 on my time, but we gotta wait for y'all to get to.
Hold up, that's tonight? I thought it's
the 10th. Is the 10th here? Once again, you always late. Oh, he's gonna check. All right, I love you. I thank you. Sparked up that day. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know how it goes. Like, follow.
Oh, no, I think it goes into maintenance or something like that, like in an hour or some shit like that.
Whoa. This is how we're going to end it. You don't gotta leave, but watch this 1 second. Just 1 second. It's my favorite video.
Talk to me about what just happened out there in the ring. It seems like maybe business is off the table with the Hurt Syndicate.
Well, Renee, honestly, I don't really know. I mean, they gave me the card, and I thought...
Oh. Bobby Lashley.
Oh my God! Wow!
And MVP tearing up the card, I suppose. The offer's been rescinded.
Ricochet. Off the table. Nobody likes a kiss ass.
Use a bitch.
I don't know what to make.
Nigga, use a bitch. You play Call of Duty, but you ain't never been in the wars. Nigga, use a bitch. You so embarrassed to have her as your bitch, you don't even bring it to events no more. Nigga, use a bitch.
I don't know what to make.
Turn. Don't be a turn.